Hi, Virgo. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're all doing wonderful. So, we're going to open up your reading with the Gentle Creatures Oracle. And two cards came out for you, Virgo. You got Meet, and then you also got Kindred Spirit. Okay. So, I feel like you're meeting a kindred spirit, right? Like pretty explanatory, pretty straight to the point. You could be minding your own business, Virgo, and just boom, you just meet someone, right? And they feel very familiar to you. Okay. For others of you, this could be someone you already know, but you're, it's like you're meeting them again for the first time. It's like that. And then you also got heard, Virgo, at the bottom of that deck. So I feel like this kindred spirited energy is making you feel heard, or it has to do with you feeling heard or really hearing someone out, is what I get here. Okay. All right. So, and there's also something like herd, like a cattle herd or like a large group or something like that. So you could be at an event or somewhere with a large group of people, and this is where you run into this kindred spirit, is what I feel called to add to that. So, Virgo, my goal for this reading is $22. I will leave my Buy Me a Coffee link. And if you're interested in contributing any amount, my gratitude extends infinitely. And please know that I do appreciate all your support in the form of liking, sharing, commenting, etc. here, okay? So, as far as your tarot, Virgo, the Seven of Cups did come out for you. So, this is indicating to me that there's a lot of things going on around you, okay? So, lots of choices, lots of options, lots of things to be analyzed here. Okay, so it could bring up some sort of feeling of confusion, or it will bring out the analyst in you, right? Meeting this person, you just may be like bewildered, right? Or they could be feeling that way about you. So with the Six of Swords here, I just got like someone's birthday, 7-6. So you could be meeting a Cancerian for some of you, or maybe those numbers mean something to you. 7 and 6. Okay. But the Six of Swords reverse is like, this is you going back to something. And I feel like it's going back to a dream that you once had, Virgo. Like you're trying something again, something that you were like almost starstruck by, not necessarily like a celebrity, but it's just something that makes you feel like, wow, like it's spectacular. It's something like that. Maybe you stopped believing that connections like that are possible. But this particular connection is calling upon you to reimagine. Okay. So the four, Virgo, the Four of Swords reversed is like you can't sleep. Like you are up thinking about this experience and the things that it's bringing up in you. So I feel like with the Six of Swords, it's bringing up some emotions in you that maybe you either buried or you thought like you had worked through, etc. But it's bringing you back to this place, and I'm getting like a butterflies in the tummy, or like that middle school, high school sort of love, when you're super young and like you two are really into each other. It's like that is what I get. Okay. And I feel like it's because you feel like you know this person and they feel familiar to you and you truly feel heard, is what I get here. So you're like thinking about all of these different things at night, is what I get. Or they could be two. You could be thinking about how non toxic this connection is, right? You could be dealing with a Capricorn. You could have Capricorn placements with this devil energy, but it's like there is this energy of no trauma bonding, no addiction, no narcissism. Like you're not dealing with things that once troubled you emotionally, right? But they're like, wow, like I actually forgot that human connections could be this way. And I almost stopped believing in like soulmate connections. But this experience has me fluttered, is what I get here, Virgo. Okay. So some of you could be dealing with the Pisces. I almost pulled this up like this upright. So there's a mystery to this situation. Like there's a lot of unanswered questions, hence the analysis and thinking about all these things when you should probably be sleeping, Virgo, but I know how it gets. But with the high priestess, I feel like everything is open. Like, you know this person and they know you. So everything is like on the table, and you start to imagine like all of the different possibilities with this connection, right? And there could be something healing about this person. They could have Pisces placements. You could have Pisces placements, which is your opposite sign, which is where the nodes are. So it would benefit you to see what not only your the house that your sign is occupying, but also the opposite, Pisces. See what those energies are trying to convey with the north and south node. I feel like it's a fated like soulmate connection or kindred spirited connection here, okay? But with the high priestess reverse, it's like there aren't any secrets. It's like you know each other without really doing too much talking. And you feel like heard in a way that heals you, okay? Like maybe you fall in love with your therapist here, Virgo, or maybe you're the therapist and you have like somehow gotten in this way with this patient, even though maybe that goes against your ethical code as far as whatever rules and regulations are surrounding your career. But there's just something about the energy between you two that is both mind-blowing and mysterious, but at the same time familiar, okay? This is effortless. With the Eight of Pentacles reverse, you don't have to put a lot of work into this. This is highly spiritual, Virgo. I feel like especially for you Virgos that have done work on yourselves on a mental and emotional level, you 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 have created space for an incredible connection to occur in your reality here, Virgo. So with the Nine of Wands reversed, this feels very liberating, very freeing here, okay? Like you feel like you don't have to hide. This is your card with the Hermit. This is Virgo energy here. It's reversed. So this is like coming out of a period of isolation and protecting the self. Like you could have, gone through obviously whatever you went through in the past, like it took you through there, right? With this, you went through the Six of Swords at one point where you were having to get away in order to maintain your spiritual peace, your emotional well-being, and everything that comes with that. But I'm seeing like somebody feeling like they've been released from jail. Perhaps some of you have that, you've been incarcerated for a while and maybe you've been talking to someone or you run into someone when you get out. It's something like that, Virgo, where you truly feel free. You truly feel heard. You feel healed. It's like the connection from heaven, like for once, Virgo, is what I really get. Don't start getting scared and thinking that there's something wrong with you or them and start picking it apart. Aquarius energy, but this is like Pluto is currently transiting Aquarius. So you could also find out what house that sign is occupying. But it's like, don't start losing hope. Like, don't start feeling like it's too good to be true, that if you don't hold on tight to it, it's going to get away from you, because that will only eventually lead to heartbreak, right? So you want to just go with the flow, just go with things. But this connection is making you feel very liberated and free, or it has the potential to here, Virgo, okay? You also have 10 swords on the board. So I feel like it's the end of some sort of confusing period, unless you start to place confusion on yourself. I feel like my voice is kind of strange in the throat, so that could be thank you. Oh, that's really cool. You got goggles. That could be. And look. Okay, Virgo. Look, Mom, look. So you may feel rushed with information. Like my kids just came in here, like excited to show me all the cool new stuff they got. So it could be like, that could be how you're feeling, like, oh my gosh, this is the coolest new experience ever. And don't second guess it, Virgo. If you start to see like problems or issues, just know that either way, like this connection is meant to liberate you in some way. So no matter what, like you cannot fail. You're going to somehow feel like you don't have to hide any longer. Okay. Like you don't have to be hermited any longer here. Okay. So you're liberated either way. Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope that was helpful to you. Like and follow for more. Comment if this resonates, or drop your birthday to find your fellow Virgo tribe. I appreciate y'all so much. Reach out for a personal if you like. Thank you for your contribution in any way, whether that's to my coffee or just supporting my content. Virgo, sending you peace, power, prosperity, and protection. And until next time, I love you and take care.